Right this way. Have a seat wherever you want, Commissioner. Just make yourself at home.
Thank you, Carson. I'd prefer to stand, but thank you. Barely a mile outside the city, and yet it's still pitch black out here.
I've always thought the same thing. No one likes coming here, not even the light.
Father didn't want lots of lights around. He thought the estate would be safer if it was simpler. No lights, just dogs for security.
I'm glad those things are gone. They always hated me.
I've always thought dogs were an excellent judge of character.
Don't mind my siblings, Commissioner. We really do love each other. Sometimes we just forget.
No bother. It's the same with all families.
And thank you for the wine. That was very kind.
Well, you were kind enough to serve it. I'm sure your family is used to much finer wines, but I didn't want to show up empty-handed.
Don't worry, Adele will happily throw back whatever kind of wine you want to bring.
You stop it. My wife is not your punching bag. All right, Commissioner. You brought the wine. We all drank it. You asked for a cozy space, and now we are here. You were hired to find your father's murderer, and so far, that's the one thing you haven't done. Told us the killer's name.
Commissioner, I apologize. We're still on edge here, obviously. I will admit, we've been chomping at the bit more than usual lately. You've asked for a meeting in secret, and here we are.
Yes, thank you. And it is still a secret. It is imperative that no one knows I am working with you.
Yes. We decided as a family to keep this quiet.
As a family, you married our sister. You're barely family.
We decided as a family to agree to your help and to let Mr. Tate's death appear natural to the rest of the world. Only you know that we believe otherwise. Now, is this going to be quick?
Quick. Well, how's 5 minutes for you?
That's more than 5. Thank you, Commissioner. And yes, it is still a secret. There are security vehicles at the edge of the property, but tonight, as per your request, they are empty.
Very good. I know that may seem strange, but you will appreciate that in time. After I've shared what I know, I will be pointing the finger at someone in this room. And perhaps you would prefer to decide the killer's fate rather than the police?
Someone in this room. You're suggesting that my husband or one of my siblings has killed our father.
Or you. Sure. I can see it. You've always hated him.
Shut the hell up! You worthless piece of shit!
Drew, stop it.
Calm down, please. Everyone just stop. Sit back down, and please, don't make assumptions before I have spoken.
Yeah. Everybody, sit back down. Pull up a blanket and let's have a slumber party with my most favoritist people in the whole wide world.
Commissioner, I'm sorry. We've never been a close family, clearly. But none of us would have killed our father. This is ridiculous.
My wife is right, and it can't be about the money. Addie and I live in financial abundance, and Carlson here is a company's VP. Well paid, I'm sure.
Financial abundance? Wow. You've actually invented your own descriptor to say, "Hi, I'm an asshole." Commissioner, what my sister's financially abundant asshole husband was getting at is that they don't need the money. She's got company money. He's got company money. And the asshole has an endless array of real estate. I'm the only one who's broke. But hey, joke's on me because I'm not in the will. Dad made sure of it, and we all know it. It's no secret. So, there isn't anybody here who would throw their crusty lives away for whatever revenge or whatever reason they killed Dad.
My brother is right. Annoying as shit, but right. I've been unhappy at the company, but it wasn't because of my father.
And what was it then that you and your father talked about the afternoon of his death? You had a meeting with him around 3 on Friday, and his body was discovered in that same office not even 2 hours later. A meeting, I was told, that included nonstop shouting and 1 smashed coffee cup.
Look, our company has been sinking for years. Good old Carson here has been doing everything Father's way. Yes, Daddy, whatever you say. And the two of them failed to see that the world changes. 2 years ago, I stepped up and I made real progress. I finally became department head and made some hard changes, and now the company is stronger than it's ever been because of me.
Well, damn. Somebody give me a coffee cup. I just feel compelled to smash it.
I gave Father an ultimatum on Friday. I told him that I wanted to move into a VP position at a minimum, or I was going to walk. Take everything that I know and walk. I'd rather be somewhere else than be continuously overlooked by my own family.
You weren't overlooked, Adeline. You were sloppy. Your changes meant growth in the short term, but we lost so many key engineers because of you. People who now work for our competitors. You made sales a priority, but completely neglected development. We don't have products to sell if we don't have development.
That's Father's way. We can buy other companies who already have the products. Good Lord, just enough.
And people seem shocked that I didn't want to work at the family business. Ha! Why would I want to miss out on fun like this?
Drew, let it go. Your sister's going through a lot right now. Just give it some rest.
No one asked you. Again, you are very I'm sick of you. Always defending the one person who is most often wrong.
Well, the one person who was always right was your father. Cutting you off from his will was the best thing that he has ever made. You deserve the life you have.
You mean the freedom that I have?
Commissioner, you have my permission to go. Clearly my family would rather fight than hear what you have to say.
I'm sorry, Commissioner. We do have a lot of stress and always seem to take it out on each other. Forgive me. I don't seem to be helping in that regard.
So, no concern. It's been quite entertaining, to be honest.
I'm glad we're good for something.
Most certainly. Now, I promised to keep this to 5 minutes. So, let me come to my point. Before I get to the killer, I can tell you the motive, although you may have already dismissed it, is money. Financial abundance, if you will.
Just because I say financial abundance doesn't mean we won't deliver. It's one of those two people.
Settle down. Now, are any of you aware of a company called Wentworth Holdings? Thought not. It is in fact an offshore account that will soon be receiving a very large investment. This investment will come from your father's charity, the I Can Do It Club.
That's his children's charity. Why would somebody be making an investment?
Well, it seems your father truly cared about the charity, and rather than entrusting its longevity to donations and corporate sponsors, he set up a committee to oversee various investments that would bring in funds and keep the charity financially stable, regardless of the economy or the ups and downs of donations, as I have said.
I don't understand. What's the point of all of this?
The point? Well, this is what points to the killer. Your father's will stipulates that if he has no surviving family members, that his wealth should be given to his I Can Do It Club.
He never cared for us as kids. What is this? Overcompensation?
Perhaps.
This doesn't help. Who killed our father?
The person who killed your father is indeed right here in this room. They are the chairperson on the committee who decides how to invest the charity's funds. They have already made some small donations to Wentworth Holdings and will be funneling through a whole lot more very soon.
I don't understand. The will clearly said the charity only gets the money if there are no surviving family members. What is this? Who is on this committee?
Usually, such committees are staffed by trusted business associates.
Okay.
Or high-standing members of the community.
Again with the lack of information. What the hell?
My friends, let me point the finger for you. It's me. I chair that committee. I decide how those funds are invested.
What are you saying?
I killed your father. It's been in the works for quite some time.
You?
Yes, a high-standing member of the community, right here. Your father had a great faith in me. I met him on several occasions, and he seemed quite nice, actually. Far nicer than any of you. Once the money gets into the charity fund, I will see that the committee investments are diverted directly to Wentworth Holdings. Sure, the club will go belly up in a few years, and we'll get a slap on the wrist for some bad investments, but that's it.
You can't do this.
Oh, that's not in the spirit of the I can do it club. I can do it, and I will.
Not while we're alive, you can't.
About that. I am extremely grateful for your hospitality this evening. With no guards on the property, no one will know that I was here. I've been extremely careful with everything I've touched, and I came in a different vehicle. I was never here.
But we are!
That's right. If you all remember, I promised to finish this up in about 5 minutes. Well, we have just crossed the mark. And I did tell you who the killer was, didn't I? I just needed 5 minutes for the poison to kick in. It's amazing. Cheap wine will cover. One just assumes it's the wine that tastes bad. Your father got his own taste as well. Just thought you would like to know.